point. Good. Good sound.
Fleet.
There you go.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're going to turn towards the east, giving all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders of the apostles for teaching us this truth. Blessed to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. We're going to come into the obedience of the scriptures, man. All right? And pretty much, man, we come in week in and week out, prophesying about the downfall of America. Okay? Pretty much, man, hey, our Lord Yahweh Shai is about to make a grand entrance on this place, man. And it's much needed. Because wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And the hurtful works are fulfilled. You see? You can't even have your child in school, all right? Your woman not right, okay? You're working pretty much so damn hard that you really don't even have a check, right? Your check being damn near emptied out every time you turn around, man. You saving no money. What it say? Bag full of holes. We oppressed on all sides. We just had a couple of moles. The ABC community just don't walk past us, man. Hey, all these things, man, vexes us on a daily basis, man. How much more of the Lord? And this a country, and America is a state that even put their left hand on the Bible, man, and swear that the Lord is dealing with them. Well, hey, we got otherwise, man. And we got some scriptures lined up, and Lord willing, you be edified, man. All right, go ahead, start it off with give me Ezekiel 35. Set thy face against Mount Seir. Yeah.
This is Ezekiel.
Read that loud.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, starting at verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, man. Who is Mount Seir?
Come on, let me grab it. Come on, this is I'm gonna say Esau. This is Genesis chapter 36 and verse 8. It says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Right, Esau is Edom. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir, man. Who is Esau? You so-called self-proclaimed white people today, man. All right, you call yourself white, you call yourself pure. All right, you think you're holy, but you're not. Inwardly, you are diabolical. You are the true black niggas, man, that you love to put that title on us, man. You see, every time Esau see Jake, oh, here go a nigga coming. You see, let's get away. All these niggas do is just pretty much bring bad habits. You know, but guess what? You're the biggest diabolical human being on the face of the planet, man. You're not even a human being, you a beast. Okay? And therefore it shows in your ruler seat, man. It shows in this kingdom, man. This kingdom. Right? Keep going, huh? You say set thy face against Mount Seir.
Yeah. And Mount Seir is who? Esau. Yep. So I got a precept. This is Psalms chapter 137
right.
and verse 7.
Right.
It says, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom.
Remember, O Yahweh, Yahweh by Shema Shah, the children of Edom. Yep. You see?
And who is Edom, man? That's Esau, man.
So-called white man. But guess what? It's about to get into it, though.
And it says, in that day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
They said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. What does race it mean? Race it means to do away with. Yep. You know? Sure. And what they're trying to do away with. Keep going.
It says, and they're trying to do away with us, man. Okay? Right. They're trying to get rid of us, man. All right? Hey, start with you know, over here when they came over to conquer the northern kingdom. All right, the Native Americans had the Trail of Tears, all other acts with the so-called Aztec Indians. All right, those are our brothers.
And Maya.
Because
the Maya Indians are Zebulon, man.
Yep.
Okay? And you had Maya, you had the Aztecs, which would be what? Issachar.
Yep.
All right, and when they came over, see, Issachar, they were so advanced, man, they knew about the stars, the planets, the constellation. All right, they knew about these things. They kept the Sabbath over there, you know. They knew about it. They had some spiritual sense over there, man. Okay? They wasn't savages, man.
Yeah.
They had a mental. They was in order. Not quite.
And if I may, going back to that raise it. Then also what? They brought what? So-called Negroes over here, man. All right? They brought Judah, Benjamin, Levi over here. Put them in chains, all right? And tried to destroy them, okay? Do away with them. But guess what? Verse 8 in Psalms 137, it says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that reward thee as thou hast served us.
Happy shall he be that reward thee, you know.
They has served us.
They has served us.
So guess what, man? What y'all did to us, we're gonna do to y'all. But not that wicked ass shit, you know, the butt break. All right? The judgment and punishment that we gonna be put on y'all is gonna be righteous, man. It's gonna be that righteous indignation of the Lord. Because the Lord gonna put that spirit in us to do it, man. All right? To feed y'all babies to alligators, to dash y'all little ones to stone, okay? To cut off your fathers and your nephews, man. All right? The Lord gonna put that on us, man. To do the same thing. All right? But in verse 9 it says, God, happy shall he be that taketh him and dashes little ones against the stone. All right? Because right now, hey, we don't have that spirit, man. To just, you know what I'm saying, to take and eat my baby and just, you know what I'm saying, throw it away, man. Hey, our conscience be messed up, but the Lord about to lift us up, man. And his judgment is coming soon. So going back to what? Ezekiel chapter 35. Like, this is Ezekiel 35 to verse 2. And it says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Right, and how the Lord's gonna make you most desolate? By those ICMB missiles, man. Nuclear destruction is what's gonna bring you down. That's the righteous judgment.
Righteous.
You see? Here it is, man. You came over and literally genocided the Native American Indians, man. Northern Kingdom, bro. You put them down. And you didn't even blink twice. You didn't even show no mercy. Go ahead and get that James. Let mercy be, let judgment be shown unto him that have not shown no mercy, man. And get that First Thessalonians saying that it's a righteous thing. That's the spirit. You see, hey, you're not gonna give away, man. You know what you lack? You lack conviction, man. You see? You lack conviction, man. Get that word, man. Hey, go ahead and read it out.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Said it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them.
It said it's a righteous thing, man. Okay? This is a true judgment of the Lord, man, because he's the judge. Yahweh shot, man. He said this is a righteous thing, man, to recompense. You gotta get that word recompense, you got it.
It said to recompense tribulation.
What is tribulation, man? Hard times, difficult situations, hell, okay? In the hell state of mind, man. Think about all the things that you did to the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All those acts, man, tribulation.
Right, even the mental things that you have did to our people, man. That's why they got that Willie Lynch letter, you know. He pretty much keep the body, but pretty much, you know, grabs onto the mind, roughly paraphrase. You know, oppress the mind.
Jim Crow laws.
Because here it is, this devil ain't got to touch you to show that he hates you. The so-called white man ain't got to touch you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Indians no more. All he can do is just put BET on TV. All he can do is, you know, pretty much just entertain you, man. All right? It's that Western civilization mindset, man.
Yeah.
You see? That's one thing that the Elder Sahab go into, the elder from Mississippi. He goes into that Western mindset, man. All right, because ultimately that has destroyed our people. They made them think that they're less than nothing, man. By calling them black. See, those ain't nothing but that's the curses, man. You should be a what? A proverb and a byword. Name calling pretty much, man.
Yep.
Get that precept.
Come, this is James chapter 2 and verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, they have shown no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Why he should have judgment that didn't show no mercy, man. You see? We read it again.
Come, this is
Let the mirror.
Come, this is James chapter 2. Come, this is James chapter 2.
Hey, wait till that page. You got it. He cut it down.
Come, this is James chapter 2 and verse 13.
That's spiritual because he said big X, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna, that solar eclipse that's coming, hey, that shit gonna X out, pretty much make a formation of an X, man. This place is finished, man. Shit in the books, literally. It's in the scriptures, man.
Yep. It says in James chapter 2 and verse 13, for he shall have judgment without mercy, they have shown no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
And guess what? He didn't show no mercy when he came over here and conquered the Indians. He didn't show no mercy with the Negroes, right?
Yep.
When he brought them over here on slave ships, he didn't show no mercy, man.
Nope.
He separated families, separated households, snatched our inheritance. That's why Jeremiah 17:4 said we should discontinue from our inheritance, man.
Yep.
Why? Because we provoked the Most High to wrath by sacrificing other idols. One thing about these Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, Israelites, according to the scriptures, man, one thing about them, you know what they fail to do? What they fail to do? That's one of our questions. What they fail to do? Stop idolizing.
Yeah, idolizing. Yep.
They always idolizing some shit, man. Whether it's Jordans, cars, women, celebrities, anything is like an idol to these people now, man. But you're supposed to worship Yahweh Shema Shah. You're an idol. Your purpose is to fear the Lord and keep the commandments, man.
And that was one of the first commandments.
Yeah. That's the first commandment. Thou shalt not have any other God. You see, and Israel failed there every time, man.
Every time.
You see? And what you believe in? America. A.K.A. Egypt.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
You holding something thumb and recompense.
Yeah.
You got it. Baba Kashai.
I got it in the Google.
I want him to get that recompense.
Come, this is recompense in the online etymology. It goes in early 15th century. It says reparations or restitution to another for some wrong done to him.
Right, for some wrong done to who? Reread it out.
It says this is recompense in the online etymology. And it goes into early 15th century. Reparations or restitution to another for some wrong done to him.
For some wrong done to him, man. Then him being Israel, Jacob, Yahweh. You see? Yasharallah, man, Prince of the Power, man. You have put your hands on the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You see? You have put forth your hands and touched, and you done did evil to those that pretty much was at peace with you, man.
Yep.
When the Native Americans, when you Edomites, you so-called white people came over and try to pretty much, you know, claim this or discover this land, was discovering, if you look it up in the etymology, it goes back to betray. Who you betrayed? The Native Americans. You came over here and discovered this land, but you had war in your heart the whole time.
Yeah.
You came over here talking, speaking smooth as words smooth as butter. You done had covenants and promises and treaties that you have pretty much dished out to the Native Americans, got them to sign, but you broke all those, man.
Yeah.
And what you left them with? Sorrow.
Yeah.
A loss of hope. A snatch of inheritance.
And then made a holiday out of it.
He made a holiday out of it called Independence Day. Native American Heritage Day.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Are you gonna pay for that, man?
Yeah.
You're not gonna rejoice no more at the downfall of Israel.
Right.
Keep going on Wikipedia.
Yeah, going back into recompense in the online etymology, it goes into early 15th century. It says a compensation, payment for a debt or obligation. It says retribution, punishment.
Retribution and punishment, man. Great punishment got to come to Esau either, man.
Right.
You're not going to be able to do what you did to these Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, man, and think that you're not going to answer for it. Okay? We know why we in the situation we in. At least us that got the names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. We know. We know that we fucked up. You see? We know the reason why we are in our enemies' hands, man.
Yep.
Know what you got? Get to
Precept.
that.
That matter. Yeah, they do. Yeah, bring yours out. You know, and then we're gonna bring out the precept. The recompense. You say you got some.
Oh no.
Okay, all right. This is Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land where ye are, for blood is defileth the land." And hey man, how was this land got, man?
Hey,
Got work,
Sirach
water,
10 and
and
8.
bloodshed, man.
Yes, Sirach 10 and 8,
Okay.
and Numbers 3 and 1.
And this is what? This is in Numbers.
Nahum.
This is in the law.
Nahum 3 and 1.
This is in the law. So guess what the Lord said? What got to happen? It says, "So you shall not pollute the land where ye are, for blood is defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it."
And America is so fucking filthy, man. We walking on the bloods of our ancestors, man.
Yep.
What did Killmonger say to Chinchilla and Black Panther? He said, you know, hey, if I die, bury me in the sea where my ancestors were, because they knew that death was better than bondage, man.
Yep.
You see? And that's pretty much what we coming into. Like, we would rather die for the name of Yahweh Shema Shah than to sit here and join with your Western civilization, man. With your black culture mindset, man.
Yep.
Fuck the FedEx form, man. We want all that shit to be dealt with, man, with missiles.
Yep.
We don't give a damn about no BET, no black entertainment, man. We not even black people, man. Black means wicked, malicious, void of light, deceptive. That go for you Edomites. That's y'all traits, man. That ain't our traits. You gonna pay for that, man. You gonna pay for putting, hey, where is it? You got Nahum 3 and 1?
Yeah.
You threw with that out.
Yeah.
Get Nahum 3 and 1.
This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robberies.
Woe to the bloody city, man. It is full of lies and robbery. What's one thing that you have lied about, man? You have covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Yep.
We the true rulers, man. You just a base man. Speaking to these so-called white people out here, man.
Yep.
This is your kingdom, man. It's bullshit. You walking on concrete. We gotta clock in. We working all types of shifts. All because of your ass, man. And the way how you love to, how you want to run your shit, man. Your system.
It said, woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery.
And one thing about going into that black, it was a term in there that y'all said through the spirit, void of understanding. We are in the unwise king's hand, man. Who is the unwise king? Edom. Esau. Sitting there poisoning the elements, man. You see? Oh, there's some rock 10 and 8 too. But you can start up at 1.
It said, woe to the bloody city, it is full of, this is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. Woe means destruction.
Right, that's beautiful. Hey, woe means destruction, man. Don't mean nothing polite. It say rejoice to the bloody city. And it say happy as well to the bloody city, man. The Lord not giving fucking shout outs. The only thing he's shouting out to this city is judgment. Keep going out.
It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
And who is they praise? Israel, man. Why are we praised? Why are we praised in this city, man? Because guess what? It say he that departed from iniquity make of himself a prey, man. Those that know that they are Israelites and those that actually fear the Lord and keep the commandments, those are the ones that's going to be exempt when that destruction come, man. When that destruction really start to hit, when those missiles actually start to hit the shores of America, man. It said Babylon, back in Psalms 137, who art to be destroyed. Remember her. Don't let him go, man. That's number one enemy. Psalms 83rd chapter. Edom was the first name to be mentioned.
Edom was the first nation of people to come against Israel.
Right. And even when we got delivered, right? Even when we got delivered from Exodus, we was trying to pass through their land. They like, nah. You know, like, okay. But now we in your hands now, right? You want no parts of us back then, but now you want us. We are most valuable possessions.
I got some.
You see?
This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I would not turn away the punishment thereof.
Going back to that word, man. When you go into that word, what we brought out, recompense. It said punishment. You see? Hey, the Lord gonna punish this place, man. No woman or child gonna be able to survive when Jacob's trouble hit, man. If you ain't an Israelite, and if you ain't got the fear of the Lord upon you, and the Lord is not actually dealing with you, hey, it's over with for you. Literally.
So this man got great punishment coming to him, like you were saying. He touched the Lord's people, the apple of his eye. Not only that, he the one who pierced the Lord's. Like he X'd out the Messiah. So when the Lord said he come back, every eye shall see him, even the ones that pierce him. So the Lord got judgment coming to these Edomites, coming to the so-called white people. So the Lord is all about, you know, recompense. He all about vengeance. The scripture say vengeance belongs to him. So that's a balanced power.
That's why he say wait until I rise up to the prey, man. We can't make no moves right now going into what Yanar said earlier when he was breaking down Psalms 137. The last verse said, happy shall we be that dashed our little ones against the stone. We can't do that right now. Like the brother said, we are damn near freeze up, man. We in these emotional ass bodies. We ain't in the right spirit right now. I mean, we're in the right spirit, but we don't have the correct body. All right? And then and then on top of that, which is the main ingredient that we don't have, is the Lord's indignation.
Hey, if I may add, you know, even if we did do that, we gonna get arrested. We gonna get put to death.
Brother ain't finna do 25 to life.
Kicked out the camp.
Hey, you know, we laugh because we know that they're serious, man. You know, just the foolishness of Jake, man. You got some Jakes actually out there thinking that they about to really take on Esau, man. And then you got some Israelites with fringes, got fucking ARs in their hand. No, man, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. This is our weapon, man, the 1611, man. Because guess what? This gonna bring his kingdom down, man. The word gonna uproot him. If you try to fight with him being carnal and trying to get your AR and get your goddamn 12 gauge, you see, hey, you gonna pretty much be sad, man. You gonna have a sad day, man. It's gonna be a rude awakening for your ass, man. Because that man blessing is the sword. That's why judgment coming to him. Why? Because he did pretty much not them. That's in Matthew. He live by the sword, should die by the sword, man. But what you getting, we're gonna get a little with it. I know what you're talking about.
This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. In his anger did turn perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
I want y'all brothers to get that precept in Genesis, you know, when he said, days of my father, and then when I slay my brother Jacob. Because pretty much that's what Amos is mentioning, man. See, the Lord's so beautiful, bro. One thing about these scriptures, they back up every point on when, why, and what, or when, why, and what. You see what I'm saying? When did that happen? Let's go to Genesis.
God, this is Genesis 27 and verse 41. And it says that Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Right. And because really when you go into that story, Esau sold his birthright for a pottage of red meat. You simple, unwise reprobate, man. You profane individual.
Yep.
You wanted nothing to do with righteousness. Then when Jake actually, that let you know you a covetous man, man. You covetous. That's why the precept said, woe unto the, did we ever finish that? Woe to the bloody city?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said, that's why the Lord said, woe unto you, man. You full of lies, man, and robbery. Micah 2 and 4. You see, you oppress a man in his heritage. Hey, you out of everybody that you hate Jacob so much because you covet us, man. Here it is, you have us in possession, but you hate us. You despise us. Even at our lowest point in life, us being captive under you, you still want to be us, man. That's why back then they used to have the blackface. You see, doing slavery. They used to paint the blackface, you know, try to impersonate us, really mocking us. Big lips. You see, I remember they had a cartoon. And shit, man, where, you know, they had a woman on her. She was black as hell, but she had big lips. You know? Like, hey, even when you look at that, I'm gonna tell you like this. Even when you look at that Mickey Mouse, man, who the hell you think that refers to, man? Who you think that reference? Jake.
Yeah.
Goofy. Who you think that reference? Jake. Just a little bit, you know, a little kicking knowledge, man, on that, man, because, you know, people don't know that, man. Shit, why you think Mickey Mouse black and shit, man, with big ass lips, funny ass voice? You see? They love making a mockery of our people.
Yep.
And our people love to do so. You know why? Because they trust Egypt.
Yep.
And one thing about it, it's that spiritual Egypt that we are in today. We still, this Exodus part 2. We're still under this devil, man. Egypt just go back to oppression, man. We still oppressed. Yep. Brothers gotta go to work tomorrow. Brothers gotta go to work the next day. Brothers gotta go to work overnight. You see? Hey, this shit never stops, man.
So I'm gonna finish up. This is Genesis 27 and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Then will I slay my brother Jacob, man. We're going to say for 3 transgressions, every 4. Even I will not turn the punishment away because God has pursued our brother with the sword. And he's still pursuing us with that sword to this day. Every time you turn around, you know, not to act like this is just, you know, because Jake do it to himself. You know, you're supposed to agree with our adversary. But every time you turn around, police damn, they're taking a shot at Jake, man.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
They don't give a damn if you reach for a candy bar. They don't give a damn if your hands is up and you ain't got nothing. They still take a shot at you, man.
Yeah.
Still show forth their hatred. You had what? You had Tyreek Nicholson. What's the nigga that had the hood? Trayvon Martin. You see?
Yeah.
A man named, I forgot the other name, his name was Jacob. He tried to get in the damn car and the police lit his ass up. He's still alive, but hey, the police lit his shit up.
Yeah,
They ain't stopping them two women from fighting. Just say, bro.
I was just gonna say, cause going back to Genesis, 27:41, that make me, like it pretty much reminds me of when Abel, he presented, that acceptable sacrifice to the Lord.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's constantly going on
Yeah.
because Jacob has always brought forth, an acceptable sacrifice, man. And Esau, man, he never brings forth an acceptable sacrifice. So therefore, that makes him jealous of us, man.
Right, because see, you despise the most important thing, which was the birthright, which was the inheritance, which was everlasting life. You see? Don't you know it's a reason why once you despise that, we end up getting what? Laws, statutes, and commandments. We end up walking with wisdom. You see what I'm saying? That's our why. Hey, what it say? That's your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations. And you mad because you don't have that understanding. That's why Revelations 12 and 12 gonna come. That's why you gonna come like a madman spurring none. You see, the only thing you know and the only blessing that you ever have is that sword. So continue to duck hunt. Continue to rabbit hunt. Continue to take, what else the hell y'all do? Deer hunt, man. Continue to keep camouflaging yourself to catch some praise, man. Because he good at that. He good at deceiving. He good at, he love war. He love hunting. You know?
You call him a cunning hunter.
Right. I'll call that hunter.
God, this is Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach chapter 10 and verse 1. It says a wise judge will instruct his people, and it says, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
It said a wise judge shall instruct his people, man. Hey, Esau Edom is not wise at all, man. He do everything controversial to the laws, the statutes, and commandments of the Most High, but yet try to deem, the Bible as the law of the land, to do everything controversial to it, man. And to set up laws, amendments, a constitution, but then to make amendments for it. Hey, once Yahweh Shai set the law, that was it, man. And it was wise. So keep going, huh?
And it says in verse 2 of Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach chapter 10 and verse 2, and it says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
And then who was their officers be? The generals. You see? The army. You see? Trickling all the way down to the Navy. Hey, you pay attention, man. I was looking at an article the other day, man, and they said that if you ever was to try to pretty much join the military now, it's weak as hell, man. Like, our military is weak. I even asked the Edomite, I said, do you think we got a stronger military arsenal, man?
This is back in Sirach 10 and verse
Read it again.
verse 2. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Hey, and pretty much wherever manner goes into a conduct. You see, and the strophe, conduct, behavior. So if you pay attention to the behavior of this devil, he in there, I don't give a damn spirit, man. And therefore it trickles on down to everybody else, down even to the kids, man. Now you got GMO babies out here like, yeah, nigga, we don't give a fuck. Jacob.
I was gonna say, hey, what's that saying in the world? Birds of a feather flock together, man. Come on, man. That's what the scripture kind of, saying, man.
Yep.
Just like the king, just like Esau, just the ruler of this world, so the world gonna be, man.
Yep.
Hey, and pretty much going back to the GMO babies, man. Hey, that's why even your fast foods, they be in there don't give a damn spirit, man. You can go to fucking Burger King down there be arguing with a worker about your food. You see? Not that brothers, hey brothers, don't go to Burger King. Alright, okay, nobody pushing this, okay? Don't go there, okay? Fast food is actually bad as hell. You see?
Yep.
It's really not good for you. But this devil, he just don't care, man. He don't care about the schools no more. The school was for educational purposes. Now, school, you damn near used to get paddled in school. You see? That's how strict and that's how on point school wanted you to be. You had to make certain grades. You had to wear a certain dress code. Now they done took dress code out of school. You see, now they really don't care. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't care. And it show forth in the army, the Navy. Them people don't even care. You know what he care about? Making sure that ABCs be granted respect in the army. Now your damn saluted general enjoys the same sex. Come on now. How the fuck we gonna be fucking strong? You know?
Hey,
We're gonna be strong, man, with a Mo being on us.
Yeah. Man.
Go back to that Sirach.
Keep going on Sirach 10.
Come on, this is
Isaiah.
This is back in Sirach chapter 10 and verse 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Who's the unwise king, man, that's destroying his people? Esau Edom, man. Like I was saying, hey, and Job said, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Where now who is he, man? Hey, the so-called white man. And he's trying to put his whole image, his whole philosophies around the four corners of this earth, man. All right? Making everybody trying to bow down to his new world order, man. Which is wicked as hell. Which is unrighteous as hell, man. And he's destroying the people.
Yep.
And he don't care who he destroyed. You got it, though. What you finna say?
Man, I'm finna let the precept through the top.
All right, keep going.
Yeah, and if I may add, you know, in particular, you know what I'm saying, you know, the elites. Because those are the ones that are controlling stuff behind scenes that you never see.
Yep.
And it says in verse 4 of Sirach 10 and verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, and in due time he was set over it one that is profitable.
And that's Yahweh Shah, man. And like the brother had quoted, that Esau was the basis of man, man. Okay? And the Lord, he ruleth in the kingdom and set up over who he wants to, man.
Yep.
And he's about to set up our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah, the word that we call Jesus Christ, man.
Yep.
All right? That's going to make sure that this earth, okay, is ruled and righteous, and that the people follow the right orders, man. Okay? These basic instructions before leaving earth, man. That's going to be established again. Okay? Was that it on that?
Yep. You wanted me to jump to verse 8. This is Sirach 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
It said about unrighteous dealings and
Yep.
deceit.
Yep.
Okay, that's Esau Edom. All the truth that he had with Gad. Okay, still to this day, man. These unrighteous dealings, man. Yeah, these unrighteous dealings, man. That Esau Edom got going on, man. All these scribes that he set up, man. All these laws, man. Let's look at the tell the brother talking about how he tried to get the ABC community's rights, man. Not in the kingdom. The only right they gonna have is a stone up their motherfucking head, man. You got it, though, huh?
Man, what's that precept that say God is not in his thoughts?
Oh,
It's his songs.
Psalms 10.
Yo, go ahead and keep reading on that Sirach, huh? That Sirach 10.
So that was good on that.
Go jump down to 8.
Yeah, I just
Read it again. Read it
Read
again.
it again.
This is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
That's why the Lord said, woe to the bloody city, man. You see, because of unrighteous dealings, riches got by deceit, that's how the kingdom is translated, man. Off of lies, off of blood. That's why Nahum said, woe to the bloody city. You see? And to back up that point, why he's unwise, go ahead and give me precept of Psalms.
This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 4.
See, we can start up there, because I was just in there, that was the spirit. You know what? Start at 10. Start at 1. Stop. 10 and 1.
This is Psalms chapter 10.
Get it in the blue letter so that way you can read it in the NLT. To 4 too as well.
You gonna get it? Yeah, I can. This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thyself in the times of trouble? The wicked in his pride does persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined, man. You see? And what's one of his devices that he's going to be trying to push on the earth? The mark of the beast. The RFID microchip, man. All right? Which is beautiful because we're really about to go into the topic. Australia is out here already using biometric face scans, man. Biometric scanners. They want to go digital out there. You see? And sooner or later, all nations, everybody is going to be pushing their digital agenda, their metaverse, right? That's one of his devices, man. And he's not going to, hey, he's going to have some, like the scripture says, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive the mark. He calls them all. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So he's going to pretty much force it upon people, man. He's going to attack your resources, okay? You're not going to be able to do anything in America if you don't have that chip in your right hand or in your forehead. But the Lord had, what, 7,000 men that would not bow down to Baal, man. We're not going to bow down to your system, man. That's why in this song, David like, hey, pretty much, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Keep going on this Psalm 10.
It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart desires.
Right, and that's his, pretty much we explained it, that mark of the beast, man, that one world government, man.
Yeah.
See, that's his desire, to take control, ultimately, who he really wants, the Lord's people. Mm-hmm. He want to be God. Yeah. Says, sit up in the temple of the Most High. Who is the temple? Who is the Lord's temple? Israel. Yeah. He's trying to be over us. And that's a prideful and boastful mindset to have, man. Get that out. Keep going.
It said, whom the Lord abhorreth, the wicked through his pride of his countenance would not seek after the Most High.
Right.
The Most High is not in all his thoughts.
Right. And that goes right back to what, what Doss mentioned with the Cain and Abel situation. Did you think the Most High was in Cain's thoughts? No. Proof for that, he killed and slain his brother, man. The Lord said, love thy neighbor as thyself. Yeah. Lord, to love your brother, man. Yeah. You slayed your brother.
Esau tried to do the same thing.
Esau,
yeah.
Tried to do the same thing. You pursue your brother with the sword.
Because that spirit that was in Cain, it came back in Esau.
Right.
It ain't nothing new up under the sun. Cause Esau, Edom, he's a man, he really don't even believe in God. Here it is, what's that dude name? I forgot that man. He had said, we can do more than what God can do.
Musk.
What you could say, hey, the fool has said in his heart,
there is no
God.
Corrupt are they. You see, they corrupt. What did it tell you about pride? I want you to get that from.
Pride is hateful.
Before the Most High, man, I think that's in this same chapter. But I want you to jump to that, that was it on that, or you got some more, Josh?
Now, unless you want me to get the NLT,
Get the NLT.
Cause this is Psalm chapter 10 and verse 1 in the NLT. It says, "O Lord, Yahweh Shema Washai, why do you stand so far away? Why do you hide when I am in trouble? Verse 2, the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in their evil they plan for others.
So this is King David. This is a prayer from King David about the wicked. So all these devices, all these snares and traps, hey, King David praying to the Lord, hoping that these wicked be caught in their own devices, their own snare that they lay out for Jay. As it says in Job chapter 20, verse 22, when he feel about to fill his belly, the Lord shall, hey, he gonna throw a monkey wrench in. He ain't gonna be able to chip the elect. He's gonna be able to chip the 2/3 that agree to the New World Order, but ultimately the elect is not gonna bow down to this beast system because it's not in their mind to worship this man.
God is not in all their thoughts.
Yeah, come.
That's why I say the Most High should laugh, you know? Because, man, guess what? He paid his bottom dollar, his elect ain't budget, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna stand, the Lord, we're gonna stand firm in that day. We're gonna be unmovable, you know? That's why the Lord did a separation between two. That's why he said 2 parts therein should cut off and die. Because them the ones that's gonna bow down to your system. Them the ones that's gonna be carnally minded, weak, faint-hearted, and they're gonna accept your mischievous device.
It says in Psalms 10 and verse 2, it says in the NLT, it says the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. It says in Psalms chapter 10 and verse 2 in the NLT, the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others. Verse 3, it says, for they brag about their evil desires, they praise the greedy and curse the Lord.
Right.
It says in verse 4.
They curse the Lord.
Yep.
Man. You see?
Yep.
And it's a country that's built off of what? They put their principles on the Bible, right? God fearing. Okay, what's their song? This is God's country. Every time I hear that song, man, I just be laughing like you niggas are liars. Like you don't uphold to nothing. Like the law, statutes, and commandments don't have shit to do with you. Not even the Bible that you put your little hand on don't have nothing to do with you. Because you casted the words behind you. It's gonna come out again. Keep going.
Yep, and it says in Psalm chapter 10 and verse 4 in the NLT, the wicked are too proud to seek the Most High. They seem to think that the Most High is dead.
Read that again,
Hey, bring that back. Hey, that's how a lot of individuals, you know, pretty much. That's why I cloud people in darkness, you know, because they don't acknowledge the Lord. See, they think that the Lord is dead. They think he don't even exist. That's why you had, hey, what's that part on Boys in the Hood? He could be a sheep. We don't know. You know, hey, that's why the Lord said he didn't wander away from understanding. The congregation of the dead. That's a dead state of mind. And that dead body shall lie in that great city. The street of that great city, which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Hey, this is that city, man.
God, this is Psalms chapter 10 and verse 4 in the NLT. The wicked are too proud to seek the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They seem to think that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dead.
Right. They seem to think that the Lord is dead. You see? But hey, this is a rule of awakening, man. Everything that you have did is about to come back tenfold, man. The Lord ain't forgot. That's why David was like, remember Edom. Remember them. Don't forget about them. I don't care what generation we are. I don't care what generation we're in. Hold on to them. Because they not going to get away with it, man. Is it Isaiah or is it Jeremiah? When thou has had it treacherously. When thou has had an end of doing treacherously, thou should be done treacherously. Go ahead and get this Sirach 10, you know.
This is Sirach 10 in verse 7. It says, pride is hateful before the Most High, and man, and both doeth one commit iniquity.
Right, and that's what you're starting to see. You're starting to see the sins pretty much reach up to heaven. You're starting to see him, man. Hey, you talking about shooting rockets at the damn sun on the eclipse, man.
That's stupid, man.
Like, what you gonna do? Get out of there, man. You see?
Y'all talking about trans day? Y'all talking about it?
ABC Day.
Easter. Trans day.
Yeah.
So let's
And they do, and it just seem like they because of their colors too.
Oh, Sleepy Joe.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Sleepy Joe. Hey, man, hey, fuck that, man. Hey, they got a doctor taking the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the rainbow like that, and the valley like that, man. That's a holy thing. They turned it unholy. That's Sleepy Joe that deemed, you know what I'm saying, but that's they Easter, so it's a wicked thing anyway. See, our Passover don't fall like that anyway,
Yeah,
man.
it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, even for like the regular Christians, like y'all not speaking up, y'all not saying nothing.
Yeah, man. They dumb anyway, man. They think of rabbit legs anyway, though. Yeah. So back in Sirach, chapter 10, in verse 7, it says, pride is hateful before the Most High, and man, and by both will one commit iniquity. Jumping down, I'm gonna read verse 12. It says, the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his maker. Hey, get that in Proverbs. And in verse 13 says, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamity and overthrew them utterly. And you see that, hey, and what is sin? The transgression of the law. But we know that, hey, only Israel, you know what I'm saying, Yasharala could only sin, you know, transgress the law. But however, the Lord has set up statutes too, man, okay, that the world, hey, is eventually going to follow, right? Because we shall rule them with a rod of iron, man, okay? So what they doing is pushing, hey, man, they going against the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, man, and telling our people that, hey, that the God of the Bible is not a God, okay? All right? They're going to be destroyed for that, man. And the Lord said he's going to overthrow them utterly. By what? The thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? Because what? It says, pride, you got to get them Proverbs, huh? And I had to see you,
Go.
you get it. Proverbs, Proverbs.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's beautiful that you said that, you know. But you know, you still gonna finish on some rock, huh?
Yeah,
You gotta
I gotta
go,
keep going. Yeah,
Okay.
13.
13.
Jump
yeah.
down.
13. Yeah, get it real quick.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. It said, pride goeth before destruction.
You see that? Pride go up before destruction, so Esau, you pride as hell, man. And your destruction's coming. Got it?
And a haughty spirit before a fall.
And that's what Esau is, a haughty ass nigga, man.
Right.
Okay?
But you ultimately haughty goes into feminine.
Yeah.
You really feminine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really is, man. You see, you covetous out, you jealous of your brother. You act like a damn white girl, man. You see? You just like you evil, man. You don't nobody even want to be around you, man. Don't nobody even like you, man. That's why in the last days you're gonna be destroyed. That's why nations are gonna turn around and unleash that heavy cavalry on you, man. The best of their best machines, the best of their best weaponry, man. Yeah. You see, you've been acting like you've been the Debo on the block for so long. Even on Friday, when Craig knocked out Debo with that rock, man, hey, with that stone, hey, he didn't even know that was gonna happen that day. Yeah. If you pay attention, watch Debo whole day, man. He was walking around, snatching chains, bullying people. You know, I want Red's money. You know, but here it is when Craig knocked his ass out with that brick. He didn't even know that was finna happen. They caught him off guard. Because guess what? That's what you call a great fall, man. That's what you call a great destruction, man. And that's what's about to come to America. Hey, you about to get hit with that stone, man. That stone represents your hour shot. That chief cornerstone.
This is back in Sirach, chapter 10, and verse 14. It says, the Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord has plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place.
Right. Who is the lowly? Who is the people? The elect. He said, blessed are those that are meek, but theirs is the kingdom of heaven. You see, hey, we're going to be ruling, man. And we're going to have these nations under subjection. All right? We're not going to be sitting there. We're not going to be sitting here, man. Hey, in this kingdom, we're looked at as nothing. But in that world to come, they continue in sin. Hey, boy, hey, you got a rule awakening, man. Heavy judgment's coming your way.
Verse 17, it says, the Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. Verse 17.
Hey, Egypt, Exodus for an example, man. The Lord that overthrew that. Brought those plagues upon you. Then drowned the army in the Red Sea. And they was arrogantly chasing after Israel, man. They were so prideful that they went through a sea. They didn't even consider that God, damn, hold up, what there was water right here? That's what pride does, man. Pride puts you in a fucking position for the Lord to say, checkmate. That's what the Lord got right. That's what the Lord about to do to Esau, man.
This is Sirach 10 and 17. He took some of them away and destroyed them and have made their memorial to cease from the earth. Woo! Man, that's coming, man.
And America's about to cease from the earth, man. Your memorial is through, man.
So, you know, hey, after 1,000 years, not kingdom, it's over with, man.
Your ass is great.
No more be remembered, man. It's over.
Hey, real quick, let me get these. This is 2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse, I'm going to start at 13.
Oh yeah, this is different friend of 12. This is I bet you said different.
Let's say I bet you. This is 2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 12 in the GNT, Good News Translation, because this is the good news. It said, I beg you not to become discouraged as you read about the terrible things that happened. Consider that this was the Lord's way of punishing his people.
And where you find the terrible things that happen? Judgment.
Judgment, man. You see? And that's how Babylon gonna fall, man.
Right. Hey.
And back to what the brother said, man, what was one of the craziest things? Hey, y'all laughed at our downfall, man.
Yeah.
You see, when we went down, that was the terriblest thing, man. The Atlantic slave trade, man. Native Americans being overcome. You see?
Right. Let's read that again. That hit right there, man. I love that scripture. I love that scripture. Bring it out again.
This is 2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 12 in the Good News Translation. I beg you not to become discouraged as he read about the terrible things that happened. Consider that this was the Lord's way of punishing his people.
Come on, and where do we find the terrible things that happen where the Lord punishes people? Right here in this Bible, man. This the history, man. And you got to understand the history before you understand the mystery. You got it.
Consider that this was the Lord's way of punishing his people. Who the Lord's people? Israel, man. When you look up yokes of iron, you're going to see us. When you think about America being first established, you're going to think about the northern kingdom, man. What it say? Judah and Israel was what? Oppressed together, man. In fact, it is the sign of kindness to punish a person immediately. No, read it again. Get too hype, man. That was real, you know. Many more of y'all gonna fall like that in the day of evil, man. Hey, this is 2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 12. I beg you not to become discouraged as you read about the terrible things that happened. Consider that this was the Lord's way of punishing his people, not of destroying them.
Right.
In fact, it is a sign of kindness to punish a person immediately for his sins rather than to wait a long time.
All right, and that's what you think about Sirach 8, but guess what? The Lord is punishing us now, man. Going to 1 Peter, where it said judgment must begin at the house of Israel, man. Okay? You got it out.
Said I would yet have mercy on Jacob. Get that out real quick. Real quick, get that. I would yet have mercy on Jacob, and I would choose Israel.
And that's showing that's the what? That's the Lord's people, man.
Because his hand is still stretched out still, man. You see? The Lord still cares about his people. What did Paul say? My desire is that Israel be saved.
Romans 10:1.
Who are the Israelites? Pertaining to the adoption of sons, the promises, the laws, statutes, and commandments. Hey, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, hey, pretty much, you are special, man, in the eyes of the Lord. You might not be special to these simpletons on earth. You might not be special to these heathens. But you are special in the eyes of the creator of the universe. Damn, how beautiful is that, man? How honorable is that the Lord have a people that he said near to himself.
This is Isaiah 14 and verse 1. It says, for Yahweh Shemyahushai will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they should cleave to the house of Jacob.
They should cleave to the house of Jacob, man.
And who those strangers are, man? The Israelite born.
The car, right?
God.
It's a lot.
The car are actual heathens.
Which is the so-called, Moabites, which are the Chinese.
Right.
Every other nation that's not Israel.
Right. Hey, and you gotta go into these nations. Because when people think about other nations, that's why the Lord say, I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And you see, for the Most High gave us his only begotten son. And he loved that world, and that world that he loved, dealing with the cosmos, dealing with their orderly arrangement, is Israel. You see? He loves us. He said he's going to set them in their land. You see? Don't nobody take parts of our blessing, man. What do you have to do with the blessing of the Israelites, right? Of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians? What do you have to do with it? It has nothing to do with you. This is not your lot. Ham, Moab, even Esau, Edom, man. The only thing you're going to take part in is building up our kingdom. That's it. You're going to do it right. And you're going to enjoy doing it.
There was it on that. I read it again.
The second Maccabees chapter 6, verse 13. In fact, it is a sign of kindness to punish a person immediately for his sins rather than to wait a long time.
So that's why the Lord punishing us now, man. Just like getting your ass whipped, man. So go ahead and get your ass whipping out the way, man. That's what we're doing now. But you got it out. Keep going.
The Lord does not treat us as he does other nations.
That's right, man. Why? Because Deuteronomy 76:74.
But thou art holy people unto the Lord thy power.
Above all nations, man. That's why.
When you go into holy, holy goes into what? Separate. You see? Or back. The Lord does not treat us as he does other nations. He waits patiently until they have become deeply involved in sin before he punishes them.
See? So there you go, man. These other nations, man, the Lord is waiting to punish them, man. Okay? Because he's judging us first, man. And the punishment that they gonna receive, 2/3 of our people gonna receive the same punishment, man. Okay? You got it.
And it says, the Lord does not treat us as he does other nations. He waits patiently until they have become deeply involved in sin before he punishes them, but he punishes us before we have sinned too much.
Keep going.
So the Lord is always merciful to us and his own people. Although he punishes us with disasters, he never abandoned us.
Keep going.
And it says, I have made these few observations by way of reminder. And we will now get on with the story.
Come on, man. So, hey, we have made observations just like our elders, man. We recognize this, man. When you read the scriptures, man, that you see, hey, the Lord is punishing us first. But soon, man, okay, he's got to set up this standard. He's going to save 1/3 and 2/3 of his people. Hey, they're going to be cut off and die right along with these other nations. Why? Because they're wicked. They're sinning, man. All right? You got it, man.
And why why they said it. Get Isaiah 30. Go back to that point too. You know, because man, that's major. You know, our people. They hey, also get Amos 9 and 10.
This is Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellion children. And it says, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover a covering, but not of my spirit, that make add sin to sin.
Right, they take counsel of America. Here it is, Jacob cut on goddamn, here it is, Jake won't watch a brother video. You see what I'm saying? But Jacob cut on a goddamn Egyptology video, 40 or hour in, video down there 3 hours and watch it.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Jacob, Jesus Christ video, cut on Al Sharpton or cut on T.D. Snakes.
Yep.
Cut on Joy Orstein, watched them for 3 whole hours.
Yep.
What's this other nigga name that I keep seeing? He got dreads and shit. He down there had a haircut on stage.
He's irrelevant.
He a false prophet. He a false prophet, man. Hey, Jacob sit 2 hours, 3 hours at church. You see? To the point you don't have, I don't hear it no more. Not that I care, but I don't even hear about Bible study no more.
Yeah,
Wednesday night Bible study. You remember how serious it was? You know, you don't even hear that no more, man.
Saying they don't got Wednesday night Bible study no more?
Hey,
That ain't probably
man, I don't be hearing it. Shit, grandma don't mention it. Shit, auntie don't mention it.
Really, they don't go to
And really, they don't nobody go to church.
Scriptures and get us,
Right. And now they playing the music.
Yep.
What I call for?
Amos 9 and 10.
No, I call for Isaiah first.
Yeah, I already read, but I'll read it again. This is Isaiah 30 and 1. I'll read it too. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit.
Because when you go into the precepts, man, it say rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. You see? Because one thing about our people, they have a hard time turning their listening ears up. That's what my mama used to say when I was in the world. You know, she'll say, turn your listening ears up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, pay attention. But that's one thing our people fail. They fail to listen and pay attention, to hearken. Shema, Yasharallah. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, hear the words of this Bible. Because what? Here it comes, hey, when you hear it breeds faith. Yeah. Therefore, it shows forth what? How you show faith? By your actions. But if you pay attention to these people, you're refusing the word. You know? You're not hearkening unto the prophets. You're not paying attention to the signs of times. Ultimately, hey, you just in darkness pretty much, man. You're a reprobate. You're an unprincipled person. You're not a be elect, and you're predestined to damnation.
And ultimately, if I may add, you know, that goes back to the, you know, the parable of the sower, man. You know, the Lord has to fashion your mind to receive this word, man. Right. If you ain't fashioned to receive this word, it doesn't matter how many times we preach it to you, man. You ain't gonna get it.
Man, you can preach it we blue in the face. You still won't get it if the Lord doesn't allow it. Whether he pushes the button, man. Say wisdom come from above. You know?
Amos 9 and verse 10.
Hold on, let me read verse 2. This is Isaiah 30 and 2. And it says, they walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadows of Egypt.
Right, they trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. What you supposed to have your trust in? Hey, get Psalms 91, Thorn.
Then, hey, what it says, then you have not asked in my mouth. Who is the mouth of the Lord, man? It's prophets, man. We out here to come to tell you and warn you, man, of these things, man. Okay? And we out here week in, week out, prophesying.
And then Jake Show have a spirit of claiming shit, you know, oh, this is our team, or we the people. You know what I'm saying? We Americans, we, I. What the Lord tell you in Jeremiah, man? You ain't holding that, well, you holding Amos 9 and 10, right? Once you read it, I want you to get Jeremiah, flee from the midst of Babylon. said 51. Did you got it, Dom?
Yeah, Psalms 91.
Right, talking about, what it say, y'all? Trust in the shadow of Egypt, man.
Yeah.
You see? But what Psalm's gonna say?
Verse 1.
Yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 91, verse 1.
Shadow of the Almighty.
He that dwelleth in the secret places of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty.
Right, under the shadows of the Almighty, man. Safe haven, man. You see? Go into that word shadow. Let's see what that means in the blue letter Bible. Go with you.
This is shadow in the blue letter Bible. And it goes into outline biblical usage. It says shadow, shade, shadow as protection.
Right, as protection. Self. Right? Make sure you put in that word. I got you. Right, self.
It says shadow, shade as protection. It said symbolic of transitory of life. You go to the strong definition, it said defense.
So you want to be on the Lord's team, man. You want the defense of the Lord.
Right.
When you think of shadow, you think of like a tree or something.
Right.
It protect you from that heat.
Right.
It protect you from that summertime. So in this case, you can protect you from the misery.
Right. That's why I tell you, because he had put his trust in me, which that's in that same chapter, but finish that verse out. And I want you to jump down the team.
This is back at Psalms chapter 91, verse 2.
Read all the way to the whole chapter here. Shit, keep going.
This is Psalm chapter 91, verse 2. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress.
Right.
My power in Him will I trust.
Right, because if it's not on the most, if it be a man, it should come to naught. You see? And one thing about this devil, he act like he pretty much the creator and the overseer of everything. You know, just because just because the Lord put the spirit within him to establish his technology, which ultimately is for the Lord's purpose, not for your purpose either.
Yeah.
You see? That's why I said, arise, disappoint him, cast him down. He gotta be casted down, man. There's gonna be a lot of disappointment for that devil, man. He's gonna be disappointed because he's gonna notice and understand when that day hit and things don't go his way. Then sure he know that it was the Lord that had a hand in him the whole time. Yeah. You see? What it say, the deceived and the deceived are his? Hey, that's power talk, man. That's a talk of authority. There's supremacy right there, man. A supreme power. Yep. What it say? I created all things. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Proverbs 16, man.
It says, surely He shall deliver thee from the snares of the fowler.
Right.
And from the noisy pestilence.
Right. Hey, and what's that noisy pestilence, man? Missiles. You see those missiles like the brother was going into. You see? Because you trust in him, you're going to hide under the shadow of the protection of the Almighty, man. You see? You're going to be in that shade. You're going to be shaded away from the destruction. Yep. Hey, go ahead and get right by those chariots. That's why I say, their feet, what they get that bigger with glass?
Yeah, see glass, Revelation.
Yeah, get that in Revelation. And you get that song, you get damn, hand on my tongue. Just keep reading now.
It said, this is Psalm chapter 91, verse 3. Surely He shall deliver from the snares of the fowler. And that fowler is Esau Edom. It said, and from the noisy pestilence. Right. He shall cover thee with the feathers, and under his wing shall thy trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
His truth should be thy shield and buckler, man. Not the defense system of America, man. You see, it's weak, man. They don't have no true, Esau don't have no true strength, man. If you want to rule, if you want to be over people, hey, that's only gained, that's only conquered and only being displayed perfectly through wisdom.
Yeah.
That's why I say if thou desire the thrones and scepter, hey, honor wisdom. Then he may what? Reign forevermore. But this kingdom has an end. Why? Because it's ruled out wickedness. And wickedness is not what? Wisdom.
It said, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrows that filleth by day, nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, for the destruction that wastes at noonday.
Right. So pretty much, man, when these, even in Jacob's trouble, we're going to go through it, but we're going to have that head of protection. Why? Because we trust in the Lord, man. You see? They didn't trust the Lord. They didn't fear the Lord but not disobey his word. You see? Keep going.
It said 1,000 shall fall at thy side,
Right.
and 10,000 at thy right hand.
Right. Hey, and that's that spiritual power, man. You see? We're going to have that spiritual power as well, too, to that indignation the Lord's going to put within us to exercise it. Hey, what it said? Now is my battle axe and weapon of war. With thee will I break in pieces the nations. We're going to get busy.
But it shall not come nigh thee.
Right, but it should not come nigh thee. You see, hey, let you know, man, that once we go through that hell, then we're going to receive that spiritual reward, that spiritual power. You see? But as of right now, what that scripture is saying is that when the hell pop off, we still going to be in these bodies. Because guess what? We still got to finish a test. We still got to finish this race. The Lord said he that endure to the end, the same should be saved. We got to endure. Right now, we getting built up. Because when that time comes, when the day of evil approach, you want to make sure that you're exempt. You don't want to be those in Ezekiel 9 and 4.
Yeah.
You see that mark for destruction.
Yeah.
The one with the angel, hey, spare not. Neither have ye pity, slay old, utterly, old and young. Slay utterly old, slay utterly young, and man, get it,
Ezekiel
get it.
9 and
They gotta come out.
9 and verse 4, it reads, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city. It says through the midst of Jerusalem.
The Lord said the angels, man. Those death angels at that. You see? And that's Yahweh Shai pretty much, man. Because that's the Lord strongest, his right hand. His right hand is Yahweh Shai.
Yep, and it says, I'm gonna start it over.
Hey, what the Lord said, I'm not about to meet thee as a man, man.
Yep.
You see? Keep going out.
Because this is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. And it says, and the Lord, Yahweh Shai, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And that's what we're doing, man. We're sighing and crying. Here it is, our people, these rebellious people, they pretty much have trust in the shadow of Egypt. But we read in Psalm 91 that pretty much you need to trust in the shadow of the Almighty, man. You need to trust in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Look at the generations of old, man.
Yep.
You remember when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was in that fire? Hey, they didn't even have to smell the smoke on them when they came out. And then what make it even so beautiful, the Lord was in the midst of it with them. They said, why one look like the Son of Man?
That was the Yahweh Shai.
Right. Yep. See? That's right. Yep.
Yeah, and finishing up in Ezekiel 9 and verse 5. And to the other he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Tell me. You can tell me.
Read it again.
I like it, bro.
Come, this is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Till your time out.
Tell your time to mock.
Hey, let not thy eye spirit, neither have ye pity, man.
Yep.
Don't have pity. All right?
Yep.
That's when the Lord giving us the spirit, put the spirit on us, man.
Yep.
Turn us to them hunters, man.
Yep.
We out here fishing now for the elect, man. But soon the Lord gonna turn us to hunters. We're gonna hunt you up, Edomites, so-called white people out them bunkers, them caves. Woo!
They got a whole sea. You know, they got a whole like sea underneath the mountain or something.
Yeah, they say they do, man. They got a lot of bunkers, man. A lot of these Edomites got bunkers. They don't want to show their hand. But hey, we know they is, man. The Lord gonna lift us up, man. See? It's gonna be like the Lord, we gonna know exactly where they at, man. The Lord gonna seal us out, man. Breaking them motherfuckers up like cans.
Hey, it say they gonna try to. It say they gonna try to hide in the cliffs of the rocks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who you think gonna get them? Who you think gonna find them? You see, but they hide so good, we ain't gonna find them in this human body. They are deep in the ground. They in another part of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like they think they really in good case.
Yeah.
But they not, man.
Yeah.
You see? That's why we're gonna pretty much grasp them, go get them. We're gonna go get them, man. We're gonna hunt. Jeremiah 16 and 16. Bro,
It's
you
a
get
rock
that?
fall on you.
Yep.
Right. Hiding from the face of the Lamb and from the one that's sitting on the throne.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is Revelation. How you know she left? You went through with Ezekiel?
Nah.
Okay.
Because this one hit the point that he was trying to make. This is Ezekiel 9 and verse 6. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. Then they began as the ancient men which were before the house.
right. And then let you know right there that those angels they got a certain spirit on them, man. They say they excel in the strength of the Lord, man. They excel in his commandments. The Lord gives the okay, like, okay, hey, mark those that silent and cry, and then I want you to go around again. So cold, bro. Because it really made me think about the eclipse. There's two X's. You see what I'm saying? It's like a mark, you know what I'm saying?
It came one way,
Right.
one way 1 year, and
Right.
next year's coming the
Another
other way,
man.
making it thought. But
see?
hey, but what's that mark though that the Lord had put on his people that received their judgment, man? That mark of the walk, man. All right. The exemption from judgment, but hey, the judgment that's gonna receive by fire. If you take that mark of the beast, man, the RFIC, man, okay, that's that's a terrible judgment right there, man.
Hey, you through, man. Bottom line, you finished. If you take that RFID microchip, your ass is grass, man. You finna be cooked. You know, because they show how weak you is, man. You didn't trust in the Lord, feared this devil. Hey, you ain't building up the spirit, man. You ain't standing for something. You always following shit. You gonna fall for anything in that day, man. You gonna fall hard. I'm speaking to you Negroes that to those Native Americans and Indians, man. That's why the Lord gotta come and destroy y'all, man, in Ezekiel the 9th chapter. Because guess what? The reason why he's not gonna have no pity upon you, because guess what? You didn't even consider that death was gonna come when you took their mark. You didn't consider the judgment. Why have pity on you? This is the pity right now. This is the mercy right now.
It show it begin. It show you don't trust in God. You don't trust him.
Man, you always gotta trust in the Lord, bro.
Yep.
That's why he's saying, finishing up, you know, I quoted Sirach 2 and 10, but finishing up that verse, he said, have any ever trusted him and was confounded? You see, no. Even his own son had to trust in him, man. You see? Lord, is this it? He ain't get no answer. Hey, go through that hell. Now you at the right hand of me. My son, Yahweh Shah. Error, I gave you dominion of everything. Everything that's written in these scriptures. Hey, that's why I said the Lord is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man, man. So how much more of you? When you follow the directions of Yahweh Shema Shah, when you stick to the script, all right? How much more of you? Lord said, greater works you should do, man, if you believe on him.
And this the precept going back to the point what, hey, these Edomites, you know what I'm saying, gonna be hiding in the bunkers. And the Lord ain't gonna come for them and they gonna be expected to die. So this is Revelation 6. I started at 13. And it says, and the stars of heaven fell upon the earth, even as a fig tree casting forth untimely figs when it's shaken of a mighty wind. And what's that talking about, man? It's talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay? They're going to be falling, just like it said, untimely figs. And they're going to be dropping, right? And it says, verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll.
Now what's that scroll? That scroll is dealing with that mushroom cloud, man. When you see, look up the videos, man. Every time a missile strikes, it explodes. You see that? You see that mushroom cloud, man, like a scroll.
This is Revelations 6 and 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it and the heaven departed as a scroll when it rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places, man.
And every mountain and island was moved out of their places, man. You see, Babylon who ought to be destroyed, Isaiah 34. Babylon who ought to be destroyed, man. You're about to be destroyed, bro. You see? This Isaiah 34 starting at 1. Come hear ye nations to hear and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein.
Hey, and we out here to come to preach to all you nations, man. Because all you nations got a judgment coming. You got it.
It says the world and all things that come forth of it.
You got it. Don't worry about it. We expected us to worry.
But well, let's get this one. Isaiah 34 and 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
That's right.
And his fury upon all their armies. And he have utterly destroyed them and have delivered them to the slaughter.
Come on, man. The Lord got a great slaughter, man.
And that's going to be the best visual that she going to have on her phone. Because when she turn it on, she going to remember that, oh, it was some men that said that the Lord was going to destroy this place, man. You see? We ain't no zoo animals. But guess what? If you're going to record something, record us reading these scriptures, man. Because the Lord's words don't go out void. Yep. This is his truth, man. This is what he's standing on. Business.
Yep. You got it, man.
Isaiah 34 and 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. Yep. He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of bodies. A lot of dead people, man. You got it.
And the mountains shall be met with their blood.
You got it.
And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
It said, read that part again. Because I think I jumped the first defeat.
Isaiah 34 and 4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Come on, man.
And all their hosts shall fall down, which is their army, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a failing fig from the fig tree.
So going back to Revelations chapter 6 and verse 14, right? 15 down, right? Now 14, because it says, and the heaven departed as a scroll, and when it rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich man, and the chief captains, and the mighty man, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. You see? So they're going to be trying to hide themselves, man, okay, from what's about to come, man. And then what's about to come, I got to get in 1 Peter 2, what's about to come. In verse 16, it says, because they're going to try to hide themselves from the judgment that's about to come in the bunkers. These least going to have these niggas up under there. So what's going to happen? Verse 16, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. And who is that that's sitting on the throne? Yahweh, who the world enemy calls God, man. And the Lamb is who? Yahweh Shah, who the world enemy calls Jesus Christ. All right? And it says, verse 17, finishes off. For the great day of his wrath is come. Who shall be able to stand, man?
Who should be able to stand? That's why I say the Lord has threatened who should not be utterly beaten the powder at his presence. Even those chariots, those laser beams from the chariots is going to get busy, man. So you get missiles and you get laser beams from the chariots, man, who the world even call UFOs. Hey, man, that's double judgment, man. That shit heavy, bro. You finna drink double of that cup.
Because if I may add, going into that mushroom cloud, when that mushroom cloud comes down, going into that beast of destruction that the Lord is going to sweep the whole earth with. But when it sweeps, it's going to dissolve everything in its path, buildings, everything. Yep.
Hey, put that on camera, man.
Just like the brother got right here, going into that beast of destruction.
Woo! Hey, that's that scroll, man.
Isaiah 14.
You see?
See that? The Lord is going to sweep the earth with, man. It's going to dissolve everything in its path, man. Buildings, flesh. Like you say in Zechariah, this is the plague where we
gotta get that.
Get it. Right.
Get it.
And read it loud too. Because there's too much folly going on, man. It's too much. The Lord ain't gonna be playing when he come. When the Lord come, man, he's not gonna be playing, man. He said, I will not meet thee as a man, man. The Lord said, I'm bringing famine, sword, pestilence, death. Sword twofold. Esau Edom is a sword too. He's gonna show them devil horns, man.
This is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord.
And this shall be the plague because the Lord is bringing plagues, man.
The Lord doing that?
Oh, man. Hey, you know what's crazy? People don't believe that. They think the Lord is our love.
The God of the Bible's gonna do that.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Hey, Christians might want to rethink.
Hey, your pastor at church ain't reading it. He not gonna read Zephaniah. He not gonna read Zephaniah 1. What it say? The day of the Lord is dark.
Ain't both too. No light in it. Got it.
Hey, and if I may add, this is part of that plague that was mentioned in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yep, and it says in Zechariah 13 and verse 12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord, Yahweh Shah, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Flesh shall consume away.
Hey, who have fought against Jerusalem, man? The brother quoted on
Psalms 82.
82. All right, 83. 83. I said 83 because the water. All right, the list of the enemies, man. And guess what? 2/3 of our people have fought against us, man. You got it. They're gonna take part of this plague, man. It's coming to America, man. 2/3 of our people are gonna die here, right here in the shores of America. You got it.
Yeah, I've been finishing up, and it says, "In their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet."
Say that what?
And it says, "In their flesh shall consume away as they stand upon their feet."
What's gonna make your flesh consume away while you stand upon your feet?
Nuclear radiation.
Right.
Damn.
Missiles are in the scriptures, man.
They don't think they knew about this. God know everything.
See, the word missile wasn't back there back then, man. All right, they compare it to like arrows.
And that's why this devil gotta go. Because in his mind, he think the Lord ain't got what he got. That's why I said what the scriptures say that we brought out. They think the Lord is dead.
Yeah, they think dead.
You see? Oh yeah. We gonna see who dead, man. When those missiles be shot off, when Russia shoot them missiles off, when Iran shoot their missiles off, when Ukraine shoot their missiles off. Hey, even Moab shoot his missiles off.
I know you said what you said though, but hey, those missiles are the Lord's, man.
Yeah.
That's his weapon. That's the weapons of his organization, man.
Are you talking about when I said
come on, man.
You talking about when I said what I say?
You were saying like the Esau the Lord, but
I would pretty much what I explained was he think that he got some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even mentioning missiles. I'm just saying like he think that his technology is just so fucking advanced. Like the laser gun he got. See, you gotta understand, these devils are unwise and they prideful. One thing about a prideful person, they don't understand when they prideful, they don't think nobody can take them down.
Yeah.
You see, so this devil think that nobody can take him down. He think what? He think that he's the big dog.
Yeah.
He thinks just because he got the missile or he got this, that, and that don't nobody run him. He the little that he know. Back to what you said, the Lord runs everything, man, including that missile. He said, I created the smith. You see? They blow up the coals of the fire.
Kind of finishing up, it says in Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12 again, and it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
That's what the Lord's bringing, man. And guess what? He's elect, he's chosen. The 1/3, that number multitude, and that's who he's coming back to save, man. Lord's coming back to do two things, man. To destroy 2/3 of his people and the rest of you heathens, okay? And to deliver his people, man, out of this hellhole, man.
And he coming to deliver. Like the brother said, the Lord is coming to do two things, deliver and destroy. He's going to destroy those that join hands with Esau, and he's going to destroy Esau's kingdom. You see, he's going to bring it down to nothing. And then he's going to deliver who? His elect. Okay? And he's going to deliver Israel. Because 2/3, they're going to come back in the kingdom. You got niggas out there preaching that 2/3 are pretty much going to be in eternal fire. No. They're going to come back in the kingdom in their right mind. They're going to be shameful, but they're going to come back in their right mind, man. And we're going to be one big happy family again. You see, under the ordinance of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Hey, real quick. Matthew 24, they bring it out. Yep, it's just going back and what the Lord's about to do. You got it out.
This is Matthew 24 in verse 2.
The Lord's about to do two things, man. To destroy and to deliver. You got it.
This is Matthew 24 and verse 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven.
Right, and that sun and moon going to knowledge with understanding, but it says what? The stars of what?
And it says, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken.
Y'all back to Revelation 6, man. Let you know these are thermonuclear missiles, man. In this time, you got it.
Yep. And it says, in verse 30, and it says, and then, it says in verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
Who is the Son of Man? Yahweh Shah, who the world really called Jesus Christ, man. He's coming back. During that time, you got it.
Yep. And it says, and then shall all tribes of the earth mourn. Revelation 1:7.
Yep.
And it says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
And the clouds are the chariots, man.
Yep.
What the word called UFOs, man. But hey, they're the chariots of the Lords, man.
Yep.
Aliens ain't in there, man.
Yep.
Okay? Our brothers, the angels, are in those chariots, man. And our Lord Yahweh Shai, he's coming back on the chariot, man. You got it.
Yep, and if I may add, one of the biggest chariots that has ever been seen in mankind, man. It's gonna cover the whole earth, man. You know what the scriptures say? I think that's in Habakkuk, man. His glory covereth the heavens. You know, and it says in verse 31, and it says that he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
It said he shall send his angels, man. Okay? So going back to what Ezekiel, hey, the Lord gonna send his angels again. Okay? And they gonna be doing what?
And it says, and they shall gather together his elect.
They should gather together his elect. The ones that's marked with the mark of the wall, man. His chosen, man. Okay? You got it out.
Those that put his trust in him. That's what he's gonna gather them to do. Hey, you ain't finished Psalms 91, did you?
No.
It's good.
I will hold it.
You got it. Okay, let me get that point since it said the elect. This is what the elect gonna do. This is why the elect gonna be saved. This Psalms 91, and we're gonna start at 9. This Psalms 91 and 9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. And that goes right back to that plague, dealing with, if this should be the plague what we're dealing with in nuclear destruction. That's missile talk, man. All right? Hey, we're going to be exempt. We're not going to taste, the elect is not going to taste a damn missile, man. They're not going to fear the Lord, trust in them, and then be confounded with a missile. You see? Psalms 91, verse 8. Only with thy eyes should thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Yep.
Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he should give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
Right.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against the stone.
Come on, man. So the Lord has assigned each one of his men, his neck, an angel, man, to keep us in the way, man.
Because they're fearing him. The camping around about them, they fear the Lord. Psalms 91 and 13. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet. They're talking about Esau and his devil and his kingdom, man. Psalms 91 and 14. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him, and I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, I will answer him, and I will be with him in trouble. And I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
So
their name is very important.
Name,
name is not Yah, it's not Jesus, it's Yahweh Shai. He delivers, he saves. You see, and only the elect is going to obtain that
salvation.
Their salvation.
Go back to this.
This is back in Matthew 24 and verse 30 again. It says, then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and it says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven.
Hey, and Job even talked about that too, man. He said, even though this body died with worms, I should see my Savior, man. Okay, you got it out.
Yep, and it says that they should see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Yep, the Lord's of the chariots, the so-called UFOs, man. It's coming back with the host of heavens, man. You got it. Finish it off.
Verse 31, and it says, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
So those four winds from the four corners of the earth, man. The Lord's going to be gathered together, his elect, man. Why? Because Israel has been scattered across the four corners of the earth amongst all these nations, man. Okay? And he's coming back for his people only. Matthew 1 and 21. Okay? She shall bring forth a son and call his name Yahweh Shai, for he shall save his people, man. You got it, huh? All right, this is back. You got it.
Get in the GNT though. Get in the GNT. That thing here.
God, I had that done in the DNT. You wanted to Ezekiel 35 and 14.
Nah, 1 to 14. 1 to 14. Right.
All right, come. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and starting at verse 1.
Now, you know what? Spirit change. Give me Lamentations 1. And is it 1 or is it 4 and 21? 4 and 21. Give me Lamentations.
Last two verses.
Big. A fake sound.
Alright. This is Lamentation, chapter 4 and verse 20. And is Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 21. And it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of us.
It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yep.
You see? Because guess what? This should be your time to rejoice. What's that term they like to use? You should be getting white boy wasted.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You should be living it up. Can I get a hell yeah? You should be like Stone Cold Steve Austin right now, man. You see?
Be like that goofy some rock star lifestyle,
Right,
right now,
right,
make
make
it.
it.
Yeah, well, your ass ain't gonna make it. We know that.
So live it up. Get your last little hoorah. You the one that's supposed to be in that YOLO spirit. Because you finna only live once. You finna be the truly one that's finna be a great example of that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You finna be a true example of YOLO.
This is back in Lamentations 4:21. Say, man, y'all won't get to come out.
Destroy 2/3 of our wicked people, man. Cause they want to do that at church, but they want to come around here. They think nothing. Hey, it's like when they get right here, our respect just go right out the window. You know. But it's cool. Be like that, because when the Lord bring out that Jacob's trouble and He bring out that heat, He gonna act like He don't hear you. He gonna turn up the furnace on your ass, man.
This is back in Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of us. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. And
Right.
what's that cup, man? And that cup is slavery, man. All the curses, man, is coming upon you, man. All right? Because we weren't supposed to drink in that cup, man. But guess what, man? The Lord finna do this. This is verse 22 in Lamentations chapter 4. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
So there you go, man. Hey, your downfall, Esau, our deliverance. You see? Your end of your kingdom, beginning of our world. You see? It's about to be a whole power change, man.
The beginning of the end. It says the punishment, Lamentations 4:22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
And thou will be destroyed. Arthur, what it said, Babylon art to be destroyed. You're going to be taken off the map, man. All right? That's all that we have. We're going to turn towards the east and give our praise and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Hashem, Hashem.
Yo, my honors to the elders and the prophets and blessed to the brothers and sisters. Hey, peace and blessings to the elect, man. Shalom.
Shalom.